Hey, Alex here. Finally, I'm ready to share my desk setup cum study room tour video. Haven't been really looking into properly setting up my desk since moving into this house. Until the last couple of months, I've been working to improve it. Flashback to my first video where I briefly show my setup. It's kinda messy back then and haven't really been at the level of standard for my working/gaming environment. But as both of us are gaming lesser and lesser ever since my hobby now is on this YouTube channel, so I wanted to share my setup right now, which has more of a gaming theme to it until I start to switch things up to cater for my new requirements. I believe many of us, including myself, have been working from home, so we have been spending so many hours every day at this area. Hopefully, this video can motivate everyone to start improving your desk setup, or for those getting a new place soon, this will give you some design ideas for your future study room. I want to talk about the chair first because I feel that it's the most important thing in this room. I'm using these Secret Lab Titan series gaming chairs for almost 3 years now. Before having this over the years, I've been trying all sorts of office chairs, be it fabric, mesh, or leather, all around the $250 price range, looking for that ideal chair for myself. And I can tell you, after getting the Secret Lab chair, I'm thinking to myself, I can finally settle down on this chair. I understand there are quite a lot of mixed reviews, especially on the leather peeling issue. I had this problem as well when nearing the 2 years mark. I took the option to replace the entire leather seat for $50. That's why it's looking as good as new till now. There is an improved PU leather 2.0 in their new models, so I guess that will give more durability than what I had. But even so, a chair that's able to last you for about 4 to 5 years sounds like a pretty good deal. The next big item is the table, which I went with our local company OmniDesk. Only mine is the standing one, which I actually bought it 2 years ago, so you can see the difference in the design of the legs. She don't need the standing function, so I basically just get a normal one for her to match the design. Personally, I would prefer the older leg design. I actually use the standing function very often. Every day after lunch, I will at least stand to work for at least an hour, and also for the online meetings, I like to stand as well. Somehow I can think and react faster when I'm standing. I intend to do a separate video to compare and review about the different types of table choices, so I'll leave the details to that video. I changed my desk mat to a leather mat from OmniDesk. Previously, I'm using those traditional fabric mouse pad. Those kind of mats are getting less popular. Maintenance for them is also quite a hassle. The spots where your hands are resting on will have white stains over time. So I wanted to try either the wool or leather type of material. Wool might not be suitable for Singapore's weather, so I decided to try the leather mat first. The touch and feel is really very nice. Sometimes I realize I'll be caressing this desk mat unknowingly. For mouse and keyboard, both of us are using the Razer Black Widow keyboard. Mouse, I'm using the very popular Death Adder Elite, and hers is the Naga Trinity. Razer, considered another local brand, very well known in the gaming industry. They are using their own Razer keys for these mechanical keyboards. I think the sound is just right for my liking, not too loud and clicky, and some macro keys at the side for gaming. For the mouse, I'm actually a long-time Razer mouse user. Some people complain about their build quality, but for me, I don't have much issues except for the rubbery surface material might not be suitable for people with sweaty palms. If not, the overall experience, design, and comfort is considered pretty good. For monitors, I'm using the 27-inch Acer Predator XB1 monitor with an IPS panel and 144Hz refresh rate. The size is just nice for gaming. For hers, we are supporting another local brand called Prism. They are getting really very popular in Singapore with their attractive price point. She's using the X340 Pro model, so it's 34-inch ultra-wide with a VA panel and 100Hz refresh rate. Not the best of specs for gaming, especially for FPS game, but for normal usage with this kind of size and the price they are selling, it's really hard to beat, so I decided to buy one and try it out. Next, for speakers, I'm using this pair of Creative T40 PC speakers since 2016. It's 5 years already. It's another local brand, awesome sound quality which you can do some manual adjustment for the bass and treble. Still working great for me. But I think it's also time to replace them, planning to go with a smart speaker that has an audio output from my PC. For her, she prefers to wear headphones. This is a very popular headphone among the female gamers, the pink Razer Kraken. Probably can change to the Kitty edition. For the PC specs build, nothing much to shout about since they are all 3 years old. But 3 years ago, these are considered a high-end specs with the 1080 Ti graphics card. Hers is a custom build with my favorite fractal design casing, while mine is a pre-built one from Aftershock. I actually didn't realize I am supporting so many local brands in my setup. For cable management, I'm actually quite particular with this. Luckily, OmniDesk comes with this cable management tray for you to put the cables. I'm able to hide all of them nicely, except for a few cables which I need to give some allowance when I switch to standing. But overall, it looks very neat to me. Try to work on your cable management. It really improves a lot in giving that clean and tidy look. It makes cleaning much easier as well. Next, let's go through the other small accessories and decorative items on the desk. I have a very basic wireless charger which allows 2 phones to be charged together. Although we seldom see that happens, charging at the same time, but at least it can do so when required. I have an Aqara Magic Cube. It has 6 different movements, packed in this small little cube that is able to trigger my smart home automation rules within the Aqara or Xiaomi ecosystem. Very handy right beside me, and it is also a nice decorative item sitting on the desk as well. This laptop stand I use to put my work laptop whenever I need to have dual screen for my work requirements like presentation and controlling multiple virtual machines at one glance without the need to keep switching. These flowers are actually real. Not sure how they do it, but it looks really beautiful. They give some vibrant color to the desk. Talking about colors, this E-Light RGB LED light strip is the best. It totally gives the desk a new life to it. With or without the light, it's a huge difference for me. These are smart lights, so you can control it using voice or via the app. And for easy and quick access, I stick the switch at the corner and underneath the table. This switch allows you to on and off and to change some basic colors of the lights. I highly recommend every desk setup to have this LED light strip. Next is doing a tempered glass room design. Here are a few reasons why I choose this design. 1. I don't like to face a wall. When I'm trying to think of something, I like to look around, look at the view, the greenery, helps to improve my thinking process. 2. I will be spending most of my hours every day at the desk, so I'd rather have it in the living room area rather than in the common room. Number 3. Allows more sunlight to pass through, gives the house a brighter and lighter feeling. Number 4. It will make the living room space look smaller if it's not glass. Number 5. I can watch some TV at the same time. So if you decided to do something similar to mine, for the tempered glass you want to have the least number of cuts as possible. For my case, it has to be 2 big pieces and just nice, the cut aligns nicely with the desk. For these foldable glass doors, it won't block off 100% of the sound, but definitely you can hear the difference with the door open or closed. I suggest to go with this kind of thin border and this small little door knot. It looks more sleek. I hope you enjoyed the tour. Every items mentioned will be linked in the video description, so if there's something that you fancy and would like to purchase, do check out the list. Some of these links are affiliate links. Using them will help support the channel at no additional cost to you. And of course, your subscribe will be the best form of support. Share with me your opinion of this setup, and any suggestions are always welcome. And the winners of last week's giveaway for this Tech-In Wi-Fi 3-pin smart plugs are Kylie Chia and Doraemon Has a Dream. Send me an email via the About page of my YouTube channel. You'll be able to see my business email address there. I will get this shipped out to you ASAP. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video.